Hey, it's Willie Crawford here, and I wanted to share with you a quick tip on how I get more use out of Facebook. I'm actually going to be creating a series of these small videos where I show you things that I do that the average person may not notice about Facebook. Now, when I log in most days, I click on home, or I make sure I'm on the home screen, and this is what I see. You'll see something similar. And one of the first things I notice is up here in the upper right-hand corner, it shows you which of your friends have birthdays today. So if you're like most people, you click on that link and you scroll through the list and you look at which of your friends have birthdays, and you enter a birthday wish on the wall. In fact, if I click on this link, it shows you these people have birthdays, and you can see here it says I've already written on this guy's wall because I know him. He's from Paul's from Romania, and I wished him a happy birthday, and I sent a couple of other people happy birthday wishes too. But the problem with that, and it also shows you events coming up today, so events you've been invited to, events your friends are hosting that they've invited you to. The problem with that is that you don't see but one person's birthdays when you click on that link. I like to know about people's birthdays far enough in advance where I can maybe even like send them a birthday card or a gift, or plan something more than just posting on their Facebook wall, happy birthday. So I want to show you how I get around just seeing what's happening today. If you go over here in the left-hand column and you see the calendar and it says events, if you click on that, it gives you the ability to see far into the future. So by clicking on that, you can see it shows upcoming events. Now it shows events for the day, and it shows you all of the people's birthdays that are today. And so right from that one pane, which is actually bigger than the window on the main page, you can just type in birthday wishes for those people. And you can also look at what events you've been invited to, and you can accept them or say maybe or decline the events. But you can go beyond today. You can go to, okay, what's happening today this is being done on Saturday, February 16th. So if I want to see what's happening on Sunday, if I look at Sunday, the 17th, I see that on that day there are these events, but I also see that my friend Odin has a birthday coming up that day, so I could, if it was a little farther in advance, maybe plan on sending him something in the mail or whatever, giving him a call. And you can go on into Monday. My friend Adela has a birthday there. Several other friends have birthdays. Desmond, whom I hung out with on the Marketers Cruise, has a birthday that day. And so I can plan a little further in advance, you see. I go on into Tuesday, and my friend Jeff Dietrich has a birthday. And so my point is that you can look farther into the future. So now you're not just happening to stumble across them and noticing that their birthday is today. You can actually plan in advance, and the reason I'm telling you that is because I want to encourage you to ask, well, how can I be a little more than just someone who just posts on their wall happy birthday, which they may or may not see depending on when they're online and how fast things scroll and how busy their wall is. If you look here, you can see, look into the future, that on Thursday, the 21st, I'm hosting an event on inviting people to learn how to use their iPad to shoot video and to edit video actually on their iPad too. I could, from this window, you can from this window, first of all, respond to the events you're invited to. Secondly, invite friends to the events that you're hosting, all from this window. So it's a very useful window, and again, that is the window that's labeled events, and it lets you go very far into the future actually. See, I'm here at February 23rd. I see my friend Brad Fallon's birthday is there. I see David's birthday is there, and so I can reach out to these people and wish them a happy birthday, and it just goes on and on and on, and you can go, now I'm into March. Okay, I can see a month ahead if I want to, or more. See, today is the 16th of February, but I can look at the 16th of March, and I see here that my friend Kevin Morrell's birthday is coming up. So here my buddy Peter Drew over in Australia's birthday is on March 18th. So, and my birthday is actually in March too, but I can see all the other March babies, and I can plan. Now, what would you do with that information? Well, I mentioned that sometimes you want to do more than just post happy birthday on their Facebook wall. So what I like to do is I like to use a company called Send Out Cards, and I actually send them a physical card in the mail or a gift. I do that sometimes, and not for everybody, but for people I actually know, people that, or I feel like I know. I would send, for example, Lucia a gift because I interact with her a lot on Facebook, and a lot of other people too. So let me show you if I can find it. Okay, if you go to sendoutcards.com, that's sendoutcards.com/74275. You can jot that down. Sendoutcards.com/74275. That's actually a site that I am responsible for. I'm a distributor for Send Out Cards, and what I do is I sell greeting cards and gifts over the internet. People log into the site, they fill out some form, select pictures, select gifts, click submit, and a real physical greeting card and or a gift is in the mail to them, and it is dirt cheap. I spend about $1, between $1 and $1.50 to send a card. So if you go there, sendoutcards.com/74275, what I'm going to let you do is send the card at my expense. Now, I pay $1, $1.50 for these cards, plus the postage. It's actual first-class postage to anywhere in the world. So you're not restricted to what countries you can send these to. So again, you can go to this site. Let me find the page. When you go to sendoutcards.com/74275, I'm sorry, sendoutcards.com/74275, you're going to see this page. It's going to tell you actually that you're on my page. It'll say right here, Willie Crawford, Marketing Distributor. There are thousands of distributors in Send Out Cards. My friend Jack Bastide introduced me to the company back in 2004, and I have been using it to send cards and gifts to friends, to relatives, to business associates ever since then. But when you come to this page, there's a number of things you can do. One is you click on Send a Card and actually send the card at my expense. And if you run into any kind of problems, just let me know, because what I have to do is I have to allocate money in my account for the cards and the postage, and I'll basically pay for you to send 2 cards at my expense, and after that you need to pay for them yourself. My hope is that you'll use this system once and that you'll like it enough that you will actually want to become one of my customers. So I have ulterior motives for showing you this, and that is that I hope you'll become a customer, because I'll earn a few pennies for every card or gift that you send, and I recruit other people. If you scroll down here, you see it says listen to an opportunity call, and step 2 says watch a video, and it explains the product in one video, and another video explains how you can become a distributor in the company and earn money from selling gifts and cards, and also from building a team and from the gifts and cards that your team members sell. So it's very powerful. I get paid. I get a nice check every month from the company, and so I love it. But if you scroll down to the very bottom of the page, there's a Join Now link. Well, first of all, like I said, you can send a card at my expense by clicking on that top link. As I said, if you click on this top link, you can send the card at my expense, and I don't mind paying for the cards. I'm hoping that after you try the system out, you'll become a customer. And like I said, there's a ton of other people that are distributors that send out cards. If one of your friends is a distributor, I actually encourage you to sign up through them rather than through me, but because they probably already talked to you about the company. But if you don't want to spend my money, you click on the bottom link here, which says Join Now. When you click on the link that says Join Now, you'll see this page, and what this shows is that you have a number of options for becoming a regular customer of the company. These are customer options where you can pay $31 a month for 100 points, they call them. That's how we track things. It takes 1 point to send a postcard, 2 points to send a 2-panel greeting card, 3 points for a 3-panel greeting card, and when you add photos to the greeting card, that adds another 31 cents. This 31 cents lets you add as many photos as you want to the card on the inside and outside the card. So this is where I upload a bunch of my digital photos. You can stack them, you can crop them, you can do anything you want with them. It's like Photoshop built into the system. It's really, really powerful. You can create all kinds of fancy cards. But so $31 gets you 100 points, which means you pay 31 cents a point. So a greeting card, a 2-panel card basically costs you 62 cents plus the actual postage. See here it says postage not included. So in the 3-panel card, it shows you, it's the card that has 3 panels. And That's the cheapest option. The second cheapest option is where you or become a retail customer, and so you sign up for a $9.80 a month subscription, basically. And what that subscription lets you do is for the rounded off to $10 a month, you get 20 points. So the 20 points, again, since it costs 2 points to send a greeting card, 20 points will let you send 10 greeting cards a month. And if you don't use the points in a given month, they do roll over, and you get all kinds of other things. You get access to a really, really powerful system that's a contact manager, lets you upload all your pictures, upload all your contacts, addresses, even import your address book into the system, and from there track things like birthdays and anniversaries and all those things. So it's actually, my contact manager is at Send.Cards. It's an online contact manager, but so for $10 a month, you get a subscription unless you send 10 cards a month. Okay, and at that price, you're paying 49 cents. You're paying 49 cents per point, so 98 cents for a card plus the actual postage based on where you're sending it. It's the actual first-class postage to wherever you want to send it. And then they have also a pay-as-you-go option where the points cost a little more depending on how many you purchase. So with a 2-pound card, the points are going to be priced from 49 to 99 cents, depending on how many points you buy at a time. You can see here, if you buy 10 points, then it's 49 cents. If you buy 100 points, then it's $59. Let's see. The price drops as you buy more points, basically. And so that's what I want to show you. Down here at the very bottom, it shows you that you can become a distributor, which means you basically get set up in the business of showing other people how to make money from selling Send.Cards, and you also make money from every card that's sent via your site. Again, your site, one of your sites, you get several sites, will look like this. So anyway, I wanted you to check that out, and to check out Send.Cards and send a card at my expense, again, you go to send.cards.com/742775. And this all began with me showing you how to leverage Facebook. Again, when you first log in, this is what you're going to see. This is the home page, and it shows you the birth dates and anniversaries. The birth dates shows you events coming up. It shows you requests from people for different things, and yet this only shows you one day of birthdays and one day of events. But when you go over here and click on events, then you get a look into the future, and that lets you plan farther ahead. So that was my whole point in this video. I hope that you like it. I hope that you share it with others. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them on Facebook underneath where I posted this, and or on YouTube, where I'm also going to post this video. Again, this is Willie Crawford, and I thank you for your attention.